Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video. Got the Losi late model. The last time you guys seen it, it was basically just some stuff that I put in there to get it running and, fool around in the parking lots and, just kind of have a good time with it. I kind of stepped the game up a little bit and tried to put, some kind of a consistent race tune, from a engine and suspension standpoint. I went to my hobby shop yesterday to get some other stuff, and the owner I've known for about 20 years had a motor in his case for like 4 or 5 years. It was the Trinity ExTech. I think they came back out in like 2008. I think it's serial based. This one might be a Pico based. I don't know. They made two versions of it. They made this and a 2.0. So I grabbed this one. So I don't know exactly what it's based off of, but it's an Ed Bridges modified version. They call it EB mods. Um, the motor was tagged 348, and he had it for so long. I said, "Listen, I'll give you 175 bucks for it," and he took it. So why not? It's a 21. I did have the 28 in there, but it was just thrown together exhaust, thrown together clutch. I mean, nothing. It was just put together just to drive it. There wasn't no consistency in it. 28 was nice. Just had too much torque. It would just spin tires and fell off on the top end. Yeah, couldn't believe it, man. So I bought it. It comes pre-ran with like 500 cc's worth of fuel ran through it. So I just kind of opened up the bottom of the top needle a full turn and let it idle and kind of saturate it with some good oil because it hadn't ran in, probably 5 years since Ed Bridges last ran it. And it fired right up, ran good. Heat cycled it twice just for shits and giggles because that's just what I'm used to doing. So I just did that. Didn't really need it. Yeah, so the only thing I've changed since the last video was I bought a Losi spring kit, and I put orange springs on the front, blue on the back, which is nice because the original springs that it came with, I think the white and gray ones, they had a lot of bite because they were soft, so you could kind of get the car to roll onto the right front. But when you had to switch lanes, you had to get a lot of motion in the steering servo, so it would twitch. Now with these springs set up, if I want to kind of switch a lane on a guy to get a pass on him, I can just throttle it, steer with the throttle. So it'll kind of drift a lane up instead of having to, make an error in, steering, because every time you got to make another move, you're susceptible to making an error. So it was kind of nice. So it's RE10 pipe, 17 tooth clutch bell with all aluminum shoes, with black and gold springs, Savox 1258 titanium gear servos, 614 FS receiver, 2-cell LiPo battery. Yeah, the motor fired up, ran good. I mean, I didn't really get a chance to drive or tune on it because, it's still pretty cold. The weather's supposed to be breaking here within a couple of weeks, so I'm ready. I don't really run it that much. It's hard to get together a bunch of oval guys, but when we do, we have fun, and hopefully I can get something that's a little bit more consistent, because I like to have fun and be consistent if I'm being competitive. So I just bought the motor, 175 bucks. I couldn't beat it. So there you have it. There's an update on that. And hopefully I can have some more video of maybe us hanging out at the parking lot and just kind of kicking back and having fun. That's what I like to do when I'm not at the track, just have a good time. So there you go, guys. Enjoy. Subscribe to my video. More coming soon. Thanks.